Today, we're going to talk about tips for optimizing cloud migration that people often don't think about, from gaining buy-in from employees and setting realistic expectations from stakeholders across the business. Be prepared that not everyone is going to be excited about moving to the cloud. Have empathy for others' points of view so you can address them up front. For example, cloud journeys transform the employee experience. It's a different work environment that gives all roles a different experience. Whether you're a tester, developer, or operator, it's going to be brand new for everyone. And as a result of that, some people are going to have this basic fear about their day-to-day job changing, and they may think, I don't have the skills or the knowledge to really handle what's coming next. So there's going to be a lot of fear, and that's going to be hard for them to actually support the journey as a result of that. Another sample concern is people are going to be afraid you're going to lay them off. And so employees who fear for their jobs, they're likely to generate really strong resistance. And we know of a lot of stories of people actually sabotaging the project as a result of this basic fear. So prepare strategies to address their concerns. For example, make sure you have training programs, make sure that they understand that they're actually part of this cloud journey, and communicate about these plans in your communications. Paint a vision for the future that includes the benefits to the company with your cloud journey, as well as the benefits to the employees, and communicate that widely and often. Help everyone see how they will be helping you achieve and benefit from the cloud journey in your communications. So this vision is both about the company's benefits and your employees' benefits, because all will benefit from this move. Talk about the future state roles like SRE. Describe how in the cloud there will be similar work, but when managing in a public cloud, it's different from working in a virtualized data center. So explain that what they do will change, but it will be something really exciting for them and for their career. To do that, of course, and have people really believe in it, they're going to have to know that your cloud journey does in fact include skill and role development training. And so discuss and share widely that this skills training is part of your cloud journey plan. Proactively manage expectations of business stakeholders. Management across the company may have exaggerated expectations of a fast return on investment. Everyone assumes that you're going to save money upon going to the cloud, and explain that there is a lot of additional change and work required to benefit from today to the move to the cloud. So you can and should save costs, but to do so, you must implement cloud computing best practices across the organization. So prepare VPs and business owners that just by going to the cloud, you're not going to automatically save money or achieve improved velocity, and help the business stakeholders know that there is a difference between various journeys and paths to the cloud. So for example, rehosting, this is when you're simply lifting and shifting, and perhaps you would have additional modernization efforts later. But if you're only lifting and shifting, it's likely that savings are going to be minimal, or maybe even no savings will be there because the applications were just not architected to truly take advantage of the cloud. Whereas if you refactor and re-architect, that's when you redesign the architecture and code to build a new cloud-native application. And this is, for example, when you hear about people moving from a monolith to microservices. And this, of course, takes a lot of investment and a lot of work, but it's going to get you the biggest bang for the move to the cloud. The other one is re-platforming. And so this is where you're lifting and shifting and doing some adjustments. Some people call it tinkering. And so this is when you're moving on-prem to cloud with just these moderate enhancements. For example, you might make specific pieces of your application more horizontally scalable. Both of these last two ones are going to deliver more results, but you're going to need to invest in order to achieve the results. Integrate DevSecOps into your structure. This is when you are enabling teams to move faster in the cloud by building and integrating DevSecOps into your structure, but not making DevOps just one role. You need a group of people to understand the cloud, develop and maintain a really good pipeline, and ensure teams actually know how to use it. You're going to need DevOps practices, and you need your teams organized in a way that their work is fully automated and goes through a series of hops to be automatically deployed as needed. And so what this is going to give you is the opportunity to react really quickly to customer demand by rapidly making changes to your application. Also, another benefit this gives you is that most technology workers really want to work on the cloud, and they want to work in DevSecOps environments because those skills are relevant to building their careers. And offering work on cloud-native applications it's a big recruiting tool, because if you want to attract top talent to your organization, this is the kind of work environment they want to be in. Adopt Agile now. Even before cloud migration, if you're not Agile, begin your Agile transformation now, and you can actually begin it with your cloud journey. Without an Agile workflow, you're not going to be able to support the new ability to deploy faster and improve time to market. This requires new training, processes, and there will be more transparency into work. And this might actually also be fearful for employees to have that much transparency. So it takes time to adopt Agile. Use Agile for your project methodology, even with your cloud migration. Migrating to the cloud requires different processes than when moving a data center to another data center. So you can start here if you're not Agile now. Some people believe that an Agile or a cloud migration should follow a really step-by-step process. And absolutely, migrations, they benefit from having a solid and detailed plan, and many of them follow a very similar path. However, in our experience, migration programs benefit from Scrum and Agile methods because they actually have similar complexities to new software development where Scrum and Agile is so helpful. So for example, you might have a seemingly really simple application, but it actually can become more complex, and there can actually be more dependencies than one originally anticipates. And so Agile can be really helpful to manage these things. So the other things about migrations that are actually very similar to Agile, where Agile is really helpful, is where there does need to be not only the dependency management, but also close collaboration with business owners and end users. And because of these dependencies, sometimes pivots and changes to the original plan actually do need to occur frequently. Constant focus on continuous improvement and supporting the teams by removing impediments is equally as valuable in cloud migrations as it is to new software development. Thank you so much. I hope these 5 tips help you with your cloud journey.